So a frequently asked question I get is, what tools and products do I use for interior cleaning? So that whether it be leather, cloth, plastic, whatever it is, what tools and products do I use? So that's what I'll be showing you in this video. Now, before we get started, if you do want to start or grow your own car detailing business, check the description box down below. Click the link and I'll send you a guide on how to get customers. So I actually did make a video of the interior products that I use a while back. So this is kind of an updated version. Again, it's very minimalistic. I'm not going after every tool and product that's on the market. I try to use the least amount of products to have the most diverse applications for it. So, instead of using a leather cleaner, a plastic cleaner, a headline cleaner, I'm just gonna use an all-purpose cleaner. Instead of using 3 types of brushes, I'm gonna just try to use one that can encompass all applications that I want to use it for. So let me show you what I got. And this is just to give you a quick overview. That's D101 by MEGUIARS, an all-purpose cleaner. This is D170 by MEGUIARS, which is hyper dressing. This is ONR, 5 specific types of brushes, a lot more towels than that, of course. My McCulloch 1385 steamer, and my MetroVac vac and blow vacuum. So this is the MEGUIARS D101 all-purpose cleaner. I'll use it for leather, cloth, rubber, plastic, vinyl, the headliners, B pillars, C pillars. Basically everything in the interior will be scrubbed down by this. Now if there is something of like that's glue, gum, something like that, that's when I use the jailbreak. Now don't worry about the product or the specific product or brand. It's any type of adhesive remover that's made for carpet, automotive. It really doesn't matter. They're all basically the same. And just as goes with these, like just because I specifically use these, it doesn't make it any better or worse than what you may be using or what other people are using. It's all, as long as it gets you the results, that's all you got to worry about. Yes, look at price, look at the dilution ratio of it, but as long as it gets you the results, you're good to go. Now this is MEGUIARS D170. This is for, again, plastic dressing, whether it be vinyl or rubber. So this would be used for tires as well, for the engine, for the door panels. Whatever is plastic, whatever is vinyl that can be dressed will be used by this, with either an actual applicator pad or simply just a towel. Now for O&R, you could also just simply use water, and I primarily use it for window cleaning, glass cleaning, and any type of chrome or wood grain that may be in the interior. So you don't necessarily have to use O&R. You could use eraser from CarPro. You could use some other type of clay lube. You could probably use a variety of things. You can also use water, which I also use a lot, and just get an empty water bottle, spray onto the towel, and get to the wiping. Of course, you'll need 2 towels, one to buff, one to dry, but this is just what I sometimes use for glass and window cleaning. And same thing for the door jambs. You could use O&R diluted to the wash or to the clay lube, or if it's not that bad, you can also just use water, a damp towel with water, and that will get the job done. Now for typical scrubbing, agitating of carpet, leather, of the dashboard, vents, cup holders, it will be these 4 brushes. These will be more for the long straight strokes that I want to go after on the leather or the rubber or the cloth. These here would be more for the vents, the crevices, the more tight areas that obviously these can get to, that this will definitely never be able to get into. And then this one is mostly for, again, areas that I can't reach, between the seams, between the behind areas that I can't reach on the steering wheel. So all these are the primary brushes I use on a day-to-day basis for interior cleaning. Now you can just search on Google for upholstery brush. You can find these at your local auto parts store. This brush specifically is from a raised glaze set. And then this one, I'm not too sure. I'll have it linked down in the description below. Next is this pet hair brush, which is an absolute lifesaver if you're doing any type of hair removal, whether it be cats, dogs, or people's hairs. This will completely save you a lot of time during the detail. Again, any pet hair brush, you can find this at a local pet store, at your local store, or online, of course. But you definitely will need this just in case you run into any type of hair removal. Now when it comes to towels, you definitely do not need any type of expensive microfiber towels. Now these were expensive at one point, but after so many uses, they've been demoted to interior cleanings, but they hold up very well. So you definitely don't need expensive interior towels. Get the cheapest you can find. If those aren't working, try something else, but work from the bottom up as far as pricing goes, not from the top down. So again, they're gonna get completely hammered every single detail. So you don't want to take care of these. You don't need to take care of these because they're gonna get trashed every single time. So whatever towels you can find at your local auto parts store, try those out, see if they're good enough. If they're not, look for something that's better, but I would definitely recommend the cheapest towels you can find for interior cleaning. So next is the McCulloch 1385 steamer, which is an awesome steamer that I specifically only use for the interior. I absolutely love it for interior, for anything that I'm doing inside the interior. But when it comes to like engine cleaning or cleaning off the wheels or anything like that, it's not the best thing to go after because the power is just not there. But definitely for interior cleanings, for leather, for cloth, for, you know, between the cracks, crevices, the vents, definitely it'll save you a lot of time, and it's very affordable. It's $200 US, so I'm not sure, you know, outside the United States, but definitely very affordable for the quality that it gives you. Now, yes, there are other things like the VX5000 and those type of steamers, which are also great machines, but as an entry-level steamer, especially if you're on a tight budget, I would definitely recommend the McCulloch 1385 steamer. And lastly, we got the Metro Vacuum Blow. Now that vacuum meets my needs because of my mobile rig. Clearly it's not the biggest thing here on this planet, so I couldn't carry a huge vac even if I wanted to, because it'd take up too much space. So that one fits my needs because it's compact, it's mobile, it's on wheels, and it gives me the type of results that I need. But if you know, and that one's kind of expensive. I think it's around $300 US, so that may be a bit more expensive, but again, given what I needed, it fits me perfectly. I would again start off with if you're on a very tight budget, just start off with the cheapest decent quality vacuum that you can find. It definitely doesn't need to be anything like this. Yes, the lower end quality vacuum, the hose will probably kink, the suction isn't going to be as strong, the overall build quality probably isn't going to be that great, but if you're just starting off and that's what you can get, by all means, go with that option. Now, one thing to keep in mind with everything that I just shared with you is everything that I use doesn't matter to what you're gonna use. So just because I said, hey, the D101 was good, hey, the D170 is good, hey, I use ONR because this is this, it doesn't necessarily mean it's any better than what anyone else uses. So if you are currently using XYZ all-purpose cleaner, then keep on using that till it's completely done, then move on and try something else. So will I try another APC cleaner in the future? Probably, just for trying something, but am I gonna buy 3 different all-purpose cleaners all at once and see which one's the best? Definitely not, because I know regardless of which one I am using, I'm gonna get the results that I need. So yes, you have to take into consideration the price and maybe shipping and all the other good stuff, but most of all, every all-purpose cleaner used properly is gonna get you the results you're looking for. So as much as you wanna know the brand, the type, how much, just do a little bit of research yourself, see what fits your budget, see if they sell something locally, see how much shipping costs to your area from whoever you're buying from, and see what works out best for you. Because if I was using hyper dressing from MEGUIARS, I'd be using something from Chemical Guys or Adams or whoever it may be, and that product will be good enough for me. Again, you can try out different products if you want, but if you are gonna do that, get some sample sizes. Do not try to buy a 16-ounce bottle and think you're gonna finish that before you try the next one. If you are gonna try something, go with the smallest sample size you can. Just try it out on a few cars and then make your decision. Because the last thing I really do want is if you're trying to start a business, or if you're just doing this as a hobby and then you end up with 5 different products that do the same thing on your shelf, just collecting dust. So if possible, get a sample size, ask a local detailer to let you borrow something, and then just try it out yourself to make your choice on whether that's going to be a good fit for you or not, because it's just kind of a waste of space, of time, of money, of you collecting products and tools if you're not ever going to use it. So that wraps up this video. Those tools and products I just showed you get all the results that my customers are looking for. They deliver everything that I need, and it gets me a job well done at the end of the day. So leave your comment down below on some tools and products that you use that you should recommend me, since I obviously don't have that many. Recommend me some products or tools. Like this video, subscribe, check the description box for more information on starting or growing your detailing business, and I'll see you on the next one.